I don't hear you. Nope. Not a clean Sanchez show, unless there's technical difficulties. Nope. I can hear the music still low in the background, but I can't hear you. If I hear you, I'm gonna give you a thumbs up. I got you. Check the plug too. I make the mistake too, moving my mic around. Sometimes it slips out, and I look like an idiot. Oh, I heard something.
Now?
Okay, slight delay, but yes, I do hear you.
How about now?
I hear you.
You hear me? I don't know what the fuck is going on. I haven't done any new updates. I haven't done anything new to my PC, and this whole fucking week it's been nothing but fucking stress and computer shit going on.
Seems like the formula.
You said there's a delay?
Just very slightly before. Now it looks like it's catching up.
What the fuck? I don't know what's going on, man. It's been pissing me off. But good morning. Welcome to another episode of Morning Rips, where everything goes fucking wrong every other fucking day because fuck me, right? It just adds to the fucking aggravation.
Yeah.
So we have a lot to talk about. Today's big topic today is, I've been reading about this I've kind of found out about it yesterday, and I've been reading about it for most of the day. There's a war happening tomorrow at Spaceport in Arc Raiders. I don't know if you've been following this.
Oh no, I have not.
Well, we'll talk about it later, and we get to see what the fuck is happening, because this weekend is not going to be a safe weekend for anybody. It's going to be very interesting, but we got way more to talk about today, and let's start off with so did you like the James Bond movies?
Not all.
Did you like the Pierce Brosnan
Yes.
ones?
Yes, Pierce Brosnan killed it.
Those were my favorite ones, right? So I was reading about how Die Another Day is rated like the worst James Bond movie. And I don't remember jack shit from Die Another Day. I remember The World Is Not Enough.
So do I.
I don't remember Die Another Day, but when I was reading the article, it was talking about an ice palace and bad CGI. I'm like, I thought that's
I don't remember any of that from Die Another Day.
I don't remember any of that either, right?
That's weird. Maybe that's why that movie did so bad, is because we don't remember shit about it.
I don't remember it, but The World Is Not Enough was fucking dope.
Yeah, no, I mean, let's be like, Pierce Brosnan killed it. He was the motherfucker.
Yeah, they filmed The World Is Not Enough in Puerto Rico. Isn't that where that big satellite dish is?
I have no idea.
Hang on.
That's pretty cool though.
James Bond satellite dish. The Arecibo Observatory in Puerto Rico. That's
Huh.
that big satellite dish in that scene of the movie.
Okay.
You know which one I'm talking about? And that's that. I remember that shit. That was
I didn't
pretty
know it was
cool.
in Puerto Rico though. That's new
Yeah.
to me.
I
That's
don't
pretty.
know where it is. I've never seen it myself. And you're born there. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's very interesting that a lot of people didn't really know that observatory
No
was
fucking
there.
clue.
D thought World War III was about to start. Listen, do people not realize that it's happening already?
Just look at who we're selling everything to from the US and you'll know exactly what the war is going on.
Am I wrong?
No, not at all.
You know,
Sadly.
we are literally living in World War III. Because do you think that people during World War II knew that they were like, people, no one,
No.
Pearl Harbor happened, right? 9/11 happened. Those were, and obviously, what happened on 9/11, the other plane crashes and stuff like that, and then the other tragedies. These
Mhm.
are a lot of
Yeah, these are all in some way, shape, or form, they're acts of war, they're acts of terrorism. So we've definitely lived through
yeah, but
a lot of it.
compared to the other places that have had acts of violence happen to them, we are probably the
Yeah.
least.
Oh yeah, Ukraine and Russia alone, like those, it's been back and forth with them for years now, and it hasn't gotten any better, which is sad to say.
Yeah. Bro, did they sell Warner Brothers yet? No, I was actually reading something about this earlier. This actually wasn't part of the timeline today,
Mm.
but like I mean, not really news, but it's like people are still talking about this and that apparently James Gunn and Zack Snyder are having conversations and that the rumors are we're eventually going to be led into a crisis on Infinite Earth soon.
Which would be cool.
Which would be cool. And if, Saudi Arabia can make it happen, cool. I mean, I don't agree with the sale. They're buying everything out, but
But that's just weird. Like I find it odd because being probably one of the most richest countries in the world, why the fuck are we selling such big names that are making us the money that we have? You know what I mean? Like Paramount was making money.
I thought that we were getting
They're
into the
making.
notion that, and this isn't like me being political or patriotic. I'm just going by word of mouth. I thought that we were doing this whole America first thing. Everything comes from America. Everything, is ours that we make. We resource it ourselves, right?
At least
That was
first.
Yeah, that's the notion that I had about that. And with WWE, um, I feel like WWE is kind of to blame with all of this too. I don't know
Well,
if there was anyone before that
didn't you just
handling.
hear? Slipknot just sold all their shit. They sold their catalog.
Yes, to
Mind you, in
Saudi
one of their
Arabia.
fucking songs, what's the quote? I don't know if it's Saudi Arabia, but I know they sold their shit. But
Yeah, they
the
did.
quote from their
Oh,
song,
it was to I can't remember the label.
yeah, but the
It was a
quote from
big
their
label.
song is all the money in the world can't buy to me. Like buy me. Like they just really just went completely hypocritical on their own shit.
I heard,
And Slipknot didn't need any more fucking money. They were still making good money. So to sell their entire category or their entire catalog, I find it to be completely stupid. Just stupid.
it's a weird move. I heard
It
Saudi
is a weird
Arabia.
move because did Joey's family have a say? Did Paul's family have a say? Feel me? Like,
Yeah, and then it's kind of like the same thing. I was just having this conversation with someone the other day how Prince's family kind of bankrolled off of his
oh
death
yeah,
by putting his music on digital platforms
yep.
and releasing music that really hasn't really been heard that much. And then you got Garth Brooks, who's just on Amazon Music. Which the joke that was made to me was like, well, that makes sense because he's a serial killer. Uh, which I don't know if you ever heard that theory of the
Yeah,
Garth Brooks. Yeah, which is funny.
everywhere he plays, people go missing. I've seen it.
Yeah, oh yeah, it
I've
says there
seen it.
the only thing they couldn't sell was the Masters because Roadrunner owns them. Yeah, the whole
Obvious.
Master situation is crazy. I mean,
But correction though, because they can easily purchase their masters
they
and
have the
then
money for
resell
it
them. They have the money to do it.
because
And if
it's
they just sold their catalog or their royalties to whoever the fuck it is they sold it to, they're about to have enough money to buy their masters off
yeah.
Roadrunner.
So
Roadrunner doesn't need them.
quick question, Gio. You remember the lawsuit with Limp Bizkit and their record label?
Yeah,
that Limp Bizkit wanted their masters.
Yeah,
So are we seeing like the situation with Slipknot where the
no,
record label was like, "We'll give you this X amount of money, and then you just pay it back to have your masters." Do you think it's the same thing with?
not necessarily.
Uh,
Slipknot made enough money to pay back their masters years ago within their third fucking album. They had the money to pay their masters back. Like that was it.
which wasn't amazing, by the way.
Yeah, like again, like when a record label approaches a band like that, they're putting up the money up front to get the tour going, to get the marketing going, to get the recording set, the professional recordings,
That's
the photo shoots, all the real shit.
really
All
the
they're
tours
doing
and
with
the
the
merch
record
is what
sales is
make your
paying them
money,
back.
bro.
Once you pay them back, that's it. Like you regain ownership of your shit. Are the
I think
master recordings
I
supposed to revert back to you after 20 years?
I guess
I
it
think
depends on the. Yeah, I think it's up to whatever contract is agreed on.
yeah, I think that altered now.
But
It's
that's
depending on
just
the label.
yeah, that's just an assumption. But here's a story that D sent me yesterday, and then you found this morning. Fuji's rapper Pros is it Mikel
Mitchell.
Mitchell? Pros Mitchell sentenced to 14 years for illegal donations to the Obama campaign.
Yup.
This is interesting. So Grammy Award winning rapper Prakazrel Pras Mitchell of the Fugees was sentenced Thursday to 14 years in prison for a case in which he was convicted of illegally funneling millions of dollars in foreign contributions to former President Barack Obama's 2012 re-election campaign. Mitchell, 52, declined to address the court before a U.S. district judge sentenced him. In April 23, a federal jury convicted Mitchell of 10 counts, including conspiracy and acting as an unregistered agent of a foreign government. That is wild. The trial in Washington, D.C. included testimony from actor Leonardo DiCaprio and former Attorney General Jeff Sessions. Justice Department prosecutors said federal sentencing guidelines recommended a life sentence for Mitchell, whom they said betrayed his country for money and lied unapologetically and unrelentingly to carry out his schemes. His sentence should reflect the breadth and depth of his crimes, his indifference to the risk to his country, and the magnitude of his greed. This is one of the craziest things. I didn't read the article until now.
Mhm.
That is crazy. Um, his indifference to the risk to his country. That is strong
Yeah,
wording.
yeah.
That is strong wording, and I couldn't agree more with it, to be honest with you.
And you already know that they're gonna be looking for a statement from Wyclef and fucking
Yeah,
Lauren.
from the whole group.
Yeah, they're gonna be looking for a statement because they're gonna want to fucking see if they can pinch anything else on anywhere else. They're gonna have to.
Yep. I mean, the dude, bro. I mean, time will tell.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah, we don't know. A lot of people do not get in trouble for their crimes, as we have seen the last couple months.
Yep.
This is a fault of grace, man.
Yeah.
This is a fault of grace.
Actually, Praz,
And,
man. Praz was a huge influence in the hip hop community for fucking years.
and I'm curious what Leonardo DiCaprio's testimony was too, and what happened in that situation, and as well, and why he was part of this
Oh yeah.
uh,
This is
case.
when you enter Django Unchained quote here, Leo. Yep.
Which quote? Anyways, morning boys from work watching Diggs work while I do donuts in a power wheelchair.
Sick.
I should bring my scooter up there and have you guys check it out to see if it's up to par with standard.
Fuck that. Have him kick it up 2 speed notches.
Did you hear the government took 60 million from him? Also, the government takes money from everybody. I'm not surprised about that.
Yeah, seriously.
Next, we're gonna be kind of all around here. Yeah, actually, I want to talk about this one that you brought up.
So,
So,
Fellini.
what's going on, Squilini? So, under 16 loses access to Instagram and Facebook in Australia ahead of landmark social media ban. There is a lot about this. We've covered the Privacy Act that's been going on in certain countries around the world. Deg said if you bring him a scooter to his work on, he's no longer friends with you. Why? I have an electric scooter. I love my scooter. Segway, baby, sponsor me. Sponsor me. Notice me, Segway. Notice me. Um, so Meta has announced Thursday that it will close the Instagram and Facebook accounts of Australian users under 16 early next month as the country's landmark social media ban begins to take effect. The California based tech giant said it had begun notifying affected users to download their contacts and memories before their accounts are deleted from its platform starting from December 4th, sparking concerns about potential privacy violations and shrinking spaces for young people. Oh, no shit. See, they don't like working on scooters. Noted. So I'm going to bring mine first thing in the morning. So we talked about what the UK has been doing with the Privacy Act, and it's a double-edged sword, is it not?
It is.
You know, because you have the the notion of protecting children, which is fantastic, but
Hmm.
at the same time, you're hurting other industries and other people who who use these things properly, right?
Hmm.
You know, we both have members of our family who are probably between the ages of 13 to 16 who are on social media.
Hmm.
Fine, great. If they use it proper, fantastic. But that doesn't take away the fact that there are dangers on the internet,
Yeah.
you
I mean,
know?
there's dangers everywhere.
Absolutely. So this
I
is,
mean,
I
it all
mean,
boils down to supervision. It all boils down to parenting.
absolutely. So this, I mean, I said on this show when we first talked about the UK Privacy Act that this is just a beta test before it comes to the United States. We are already seeing YouTube see this where because it's not just the fact that they're taking it away. My thing is why delete the accounts? Why not just lock them until they become of age? That's one suggestion too.
It's
I
not even
actually
lie.
agree.
It's the restrictions. You've got plenty of fucking restrictions that you could put and enable in all these accounts and in all these applications. Again, it's on the parents. Like you have to take responsibility. You have to not be a negligent fuck and pay attention to what your kids are doing.
Yep.
Literally.
And
Don't
then
worry
this
about smoking your next blunt. Don't worry about fucking having your next beer. Worry about what your kids doing. Make sure that they're safe,
yeah.
they're secure, what they're doing is
So
fucking right, and then move on and do your thing as a
yep.
parent.
So
That's
now
it.
here's another deeper thing about this that for verifications and another
Hmm.
thing we've talked about, they
Yes,
want you to scan your face,
that I
which
don't agree with.
yeah, there is so much red flag indoctrination in there. Like I hope that's the right word. I just feel like that's
Exactly.
what it is.
That's what you should do. That's
You
how you
know,
make sure that they don't fall into no dark shit.
yeah,
Keep an eye on them.
absolutely.
A lot
And
of parents don't do that, and the reason for that, I'm sorry to keep cutting you off, is because of this generation's age in parents. You got kids raising kids, and these parents don't want to be parents. They want to still live their kid life while having a kid. Doesn't
yeah,
work that way. Once you have a child, that's it. Your life is dedicated to that child, not you. Once you have
yep,
established that they are safe and they are good to go, then you can continue on with
yep.
living your life.
So and then back to the face scanning because this
Yeah.
is something that we both absolutely don't agree with.
Oh no, absolutely not.
There is a lot of shit that could come from that. Okay, and there's a lot of fear. What do we call that? Deep fakes.
Hmm.
You know, and I mean, we use the face swaps in our thumbnails for
Yeah.
fun. We have fun with it, but there's also a danger to it. You know,
Hmm.
people using our faces, finding out our identities this way. What if because there are like what 21-year-olds who look like fucking 6-year-olds, right? What happens when they scan their face? Because obviously they're gonna have to just scan their ID, which is another, for me, that's another invasion of, you know,
Absolutely.
that I don't agree with.
Yeah.
um the digital world has become a post-apocalypse, a digital post-apocalypse. It is,
Everything in the digital world has become fucked. If you're not promoting or doing something brand wise on social media, it's become a digital diary, and it pisses me the fuck off.
yeah,
Becomes a digital diary. It removes complete communication between two people, between individuals, and puts a machine in between them. It's fucking ridiculous what technology has become. I
yes,
fucking can't stand it.
absolutely. So I don't know, their hearts, Australia and the UK's and the whole world, whoever, everyone who's partaken in this, their heart's in the right place. But at the same time, there needs to be more, instead of rushing into it, there needs to be more information. There needs to be more, I don't know, more clarity.
Yeah, there needs to be more education. People need to be fucking informed and educated in properly doing this shit.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Um, we won't show the footage for this because it's kind of violent. But a woman crowned one of Alabama's teachers of the year is in hot water with the law after allegedly whipping, in words in the article, whipping the shit out of her child with a belt on video.
Mm-hmm.
Nicole Staples, who teaches second grade at Cottage Hill Christian Academy in Mobile, Alabama, that's where Hardcore Holly's from for our wrestling fans, was charged Wednesday with willful abuse of a child under 18, according to the county sheriff's office. The video itself is startling. I haven't watched it. I can't put myself to watch something like that. She appears to hit her adolescent son on the backside upwards of 20 times after a hurling of a flurry of curses at him for not cleaning up after himself. She appears to grab him by the hair before seeming to smack him again. And even more surprising, Staples was reportedly named co-teacher of the year in May of this year.
Huh. Shit.
I kind of do agree with that. I don't like talking to people sometimes. Man, that mother went 80s on that kid. Yeah, she fucking did. So the Cottage Hill Christian Academy head of the school, Chris Brazel, told the outlet, Cottage Hill Christian Academy prioritizes the well-being of children above all else. We will always act promptly, transparently, and responsibly when matters arise that may impact the safety or integrity of our school community. So the school in Mobile reportedly fired Staples following the arrest, and the sheriffs told TMZ they were aware of the video. The sheriff's officer says Staples' children have been placed in safety care while the case is being investigated, which was agreed upon by Staples and her husband. The one thing that I'm curious about is who filmed the footage.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like it was.
Oh, my wife said that the other child filmed it.
That the what?
That the other child in the house filmed it. Yeah, that's what my wife is reading. Yeah.
No. God damn. Listen, I'm not one to say that some children don't deserve an ass whooping, but to lash a kid fucking up to 20 times for not cleaning up after themselves.
And then pulling their hair after.
Yeah, do better. Do fucking better.
It was probably the same woman who filmed the guy laying on his couch naked when delivering Uber Eats. Yo, you want to know something? There's actually an update on that. I think she got arrested for that.
I would hope so.
I actually think she actually got arrested and is going
Yeah,
to
she's
court
an
for that.
intruder. Technically, you're an intruder. No matter what you're delivering, once you step foot through that fucking door, you have intruded.
Yeah. All right. Let's get a little fun. Let's laugh a little bit. So a South Carolina teaching assistant took it to a whole new smelly level when he used a fart spray in his classroom, causing over $50,000 worth of damages.
How the fuck did he damage anything with fart spray?
We're gonna find out now. So the Florence County Sheriff's Office has arrested 32-year-old Alexander Robertson, a teaching assistant at West Florence High School, for spraying what they say is an internet-acquired spray designed to imitate fecal odor at the school. So he's accused of spraying the product on multiple occasions between August 25th and September 19th, creating a stinky situation that disrupted class and sent some students to the doctor. He ruined the air conditioning system.
Get the fuck out of here.
She did. So the guy who she recorded provided his security camera footage, and she opened his door. It wasn't even open when she got there. Okay, so she did get arrested.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. So apparently he's been doing this to several other schools as a non-student and malicious injury to property to $10,000 or more. So he's been getting arrested for spray. He's a teaching assistant and spraying fart spray, and he's ruining the air conditioning systems.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. Yep.
Listen, I remember doing a lot worse in fucking high school. So I don't know. A whole new world. It's a whole new world.
Yep. Are you hard? Is anybody in the chat hard of hearing? Oh wait, what did you say? I remember they used to drop those stink bombs in the bathroom in high
Yeah.
school. So I remember.
The ones that you used to fucking it looked like a fucking a big condom packet. You used to push
Yeah.
the middle, it blew up. You threw it into a fucking hole and then it went.
So when I was a kid, my mom used to take me and my sister to the Elks Lodge in Hoboken, and I don't know how I acquired it, but it was the you remember the little glass vials?
Mm-hmm.
I threw one in the fucking Elks Lodge. It was pretty bad. They used to sell those stink bombs in Chinatown.
Why
Yeah.
the fuck did you have to travel so far? They used to sell those at Joey's Corner Market on 68th and
Yeah,
Hudson.
I mean, you can go
At
come
a
on.
grocery store.
Listen,
Bodegas had them
any
shits.
any Dominican in the 90s and early 2000s in their
Yeah.
fucking bodega had
I
those
found
things.
them shits at the bodega.
Yep.
Right across the street from the school too. That's what made it hilarious.
So, anybody hard of hearing in the chat? Or even Geo, are you hard of hearing? I mean, I'm hard of hearing. I have tinnitus now.
No, man.
So,
I have selective hearing. Now I
so
just
did
shoot
you
my fucking
know,
shit.
and this is wild, okay? This is wild.
Well,
A new study reports that Viagra has the potential to reverse a frequently permanent type of inherited hearing loss.
now you know what to do, Sanch.
So, about 3 in 2,000 people are born with auditory impairments. The good news is that popping a Viagra could come with a surprising perk beyond the bedroom. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Investigation highlighted a mutation in the gene called CPD, which results in a form of deafness known as sensorineural hearing loss.
This sounds like a fucking like a hardcore marketing job.
It might be. This is actually coming from weird news from the New York Post.
Even
Uh,
worse.
yeah, it's one of the if I could trust the New York Post for anything, it's for weird news. But the study is excited because we found a new gene mutation that's linked to deafness, and more importantly, we have a therapeutic target that can actually mitigate the condition. I'm making my words up today.
Nice.
So one treatment was sildenafil, the active ingredient in Viagra and other ED medications. And in healthy hearing, the CPD gene instructs an enzyme to maintain levels of the amino acid arginine, which produces nitric oxide, helping send signals through the nervous system. So if you can't hear anything, guys, pop a Viagra.
I'm again. I feel like this is a marketing ploy.
And if
Just
it is what it
put
is.
hearing aids on the market for fucking Viagra.
Yep.
Not selling anymore because Hims is fucking shooting the market through.
Yeah, that's right. And I used to see that stuff when I worked at Target.
See what I'm saying? So this is a good reason for Viagra to be like, you know what? We need to cut these motherfuckers at the kneecaps. So we're just gonna target the deaf audience
The
and
new
tell them that this shit cures deafness.
the new slogan is gonna be now you could hear your partner moan.
Mhm. Now you can hear the results of
God,
blue
I'm
pill.
so happy. I finally got a laugh out of you today.
Fucking hard.
So authorities are looking for a man who attacked a 22-year-old woman with a tree branch he grabbed from a trash can in a Brooklyn subway station during the evening rush one day last week. The woman was walking on a staircase in the Myrtle Avenue
Oh yeah.
station in Bushwick around 6 p.m. Friday when the man
Oh,
walked up to
true.
her.
Sorry.
What? No, what's he say? My last working day of 2005 is the 19th. 2005. 2025 is the 19th. I love to hear it.
Yeah.
So the
You got
woman.
good shipping.
So he walked up to her. He pulled a tree branch from the garbage can and swung at the woman, hitting her in the back of the head. She reported some head pain but refused medical attention. So we talked about this several times. How New York, there's just weird shit happening there all the time. People being thrown in the train tracks, people running around the street naked. I remember there was that shooting when the one individual was trying to pass the CDs, and you know how relentless they get. And the one dude got mad and he shot up fucking Times Square.
Dude, all right. When I sent this one to you this morning, it was the only one out of the multitude that had to do with shootings, bodies found, toddler bodies found. There was a lot of really bad shit that
I
happened
heard. I
in
I
just
heard.
a matter of hours
I heard
within
about
New
that.
York City. So this was probably like the lightest news that I could find in regards to New York City, even
And
though
a
it's
little
still
funny.
even though it's still a violent act because I mean the guy fucking assaulted a woman with a tree branch, but it
Who does that?
New York City is more and more proving to be in a desperate state, bro. Like in a very desperate state. These people are in a fucking in an impulsive panic right now, all because they got a new fucking mayor. And I mean, this is not something new either. New York has been going through a fucking
My God.
a cesspool of bullshit for years. But what I scrolled through, Sanchez, I'm honestly, I have to be honest to say, like it was horrifying.
I believe
What
it.
I have to
I
scroll through.
believe it.
It's fucking ridiculous what's happening in New York City. Like, I hope that whatever Mom Donnie does fixes what's going on out there because it is fucking wild,
It
wild.
is bad.
And I'm not saying like woohoo, Mom Donnie. Like, I'm just saying whoever the fuck is in
That's
charge of
right.
the mess, clean it the fuck up, like for real.
It's bad. It's bad. The crime is so fucking high. You know what? Like, what happened to like the '80s version of the Guardian Angels? Remember how fucking tough they used to be?
What Hell's Angels?
No, the Guardian
Oh, the
Angels.
Guardian Angel. Oh well, that
You remember how badass they used to be back in the day?
they got pushed out by fucking by the culture and gang culture and all that bullshit. That's what happened.
You want to hear
That
a
when
fact?
vigilanteism for the community, like let's think about it. Let's really touch back. Latin Kings, bro. Latin Kings by themselves, they were formed early on in the years
Say
to
it.
support their fucking community. They weren't there to take over territories. They weren't there to fucking throw up signs and no. They were there to protect their community, their children, their women, everybody within their community. That was what the Latin King started as. Then generation and generation, more and more came in, and the younger guys came in and started doing stupid, diligent shit for no fucking reason, just
For
to say
sure.
and it made a bad name for the entire fucking genre.
It's
And then we
true.
came out with the rest of these fucking nest nuggets. Yes, I'm gonna call them nest nuggets because that's what I look at fucking gangs as. Nest nuggets who can't think for themselves. They have this cult-like fucking mentality. They're pussies. Let's be real.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, and I don't care. I will say it. Gang-related motherfuckers are pussies because they won't stand their own ground. They have to involve the gang in order to solve their problems. Pussies. So fuck
It's
that shit.
it's annoying. Okay, it is one of the most annoying things,
It's
and
fucking ridiculous. I can't stand it. Uh, is it fucking raining?
it might be. It
Hold on.
might be.
Oh no. All right, bet. Oof.
Yeah. So next, an actor, George Pagacha,
Mm-hmm.
an actor who usually plays the bad guy on screen, got the chance to be a real life hero when he stopped a potential abduction near his home in New Jersey. George Pagacha is one of those actors who often is cast as a possible suspect or seedier character, as he has done on Law and Order and The Sopranos. But he will
Yep.
never forget the real crime he thwarted outside his Jersey City home. This guy was just insistent on trying to get this girl to go with him, he told NBC New York. Pagazza said he saw a 19-year-old girl stumbling down the street with her cousin, visibly intoxicated, along with a strange man who looked like he was about to kidnap her. She was under five. I'm going to do it in his voice. She was under 5 feet tall herself. This guy was probably about 6'2", and he took him by the hand and pulled him down the street. 911 tapes obtained by TMZ, you can hear him heard telling the operator that the man was running down Hancock Avenue and then he threatened the man, who Pagazza said was dressed in all black. Where you going, motherfucker? Where you going? He can be heard saying. From it was his wife who first noticed something
Yep.
wasn't right and told Bagazza to follow them. Yo, that's fucking gangster, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's gangster.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on, Toshi? He said to her, don't let them call the police because they will detain you. Because basically he was threatening. Oh, basically he was threatening ICE would come and deport her.
Mm-hmm.
George Pagazza said that when he got to Bauer Street, this is all very familiar places for us too,
I
by the
used
way.
to live on Bowers.
Yeah, the man hoisted the teen girl on his shoulder, and that's when Pagazza knew things had escalated. That's when I demanded to the guy, I told him to put the girl down. Demanded that he put her down. Yo, if I heard this dude, okay, because if you guys know his voice, it's deep.
Yes,
I'd put the girl down and I'd fucking run, or I would just take my ass beating at that point. You know what I mean?
you know he would have too.
Oh yeah, he dropped her like a sack of potatoes. Then he ran back down the street, and then I chased after him. By then, police had arrived, and the girl was okay, but the man got away. Pagazza is being hailed a hero, even getting a letter of appreciation from the president. I usually play a bad guy, but it's a lot more rewarding to be a real life good guy.
Of course,
It's always
but
good. It's always good to be a good guy when your morality is in check. Okay. Why is it so hard to be a moral sound person?
can I tell you why?
Why?
Because people feel like it's too damn easy to live rolling D1s, bro.
And you
They
know
just
what?
live rolling D1s. If you
This
don't
is
get
the,
the D&D reference, god damn it.
you said my favorite term. What's my favorite term, Gio?
What?
Too easy.
Too easy, yeah.
Too easy is not a shortcut. Too
Mm,
easy is not a way out.
no.
Too easy is a fucking lifestyle, okay? Too easy is when you make things easy, not when things are easy already and
Mm-hmm.
when you find the loop. You Too easy is about getting fucking hard, okay? Don't laugh. Don't laugh.
I have to.
Okay. It's about getting fucking hard and getting the job fucking done. Why? Why? Because it's too fucking easy. So
Hmm.
stop being a bitch. Stop being fucking lazy. Get up off your ass and do the fucking work. And
That's it.
stop crying too.
Stop crying. No more crying. It's
It's
too easy.
it's too easy should be the secret word of the show, like Pee Wee's Playhouse. It's too fucking easy. So this is going to be the last horrible thing that we read.
Bet.
But we do have more bad news. But remember, the last thing that we have is the Arc Raiders War that's happening tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
So you sent me this earlier. I had no idea. A grizzly
This,
bear
this was
attacked.
wild.
This is one of the crazy. There he goes. Because it's too easy.
Oh, next merch drop coming soon.
Listen. So a grizzly bear attacked a group of school children and teachers on a walking trail in British Columbia, Canada, injuring 11 people, two of them critically. This is horrible. The attack happened Thursday afternoon, 435 miles northwest of Vancouver, and the New Ox Nation said that the aggressive bear remained on the loose Thursday evening, and police and conservation officers were on the scene. Officers were harmed. Remain indoors and off the highway.
Hmm.
Two people are critically injured and two have serious injuries. Uh, Parent Veronica Schooner said that a lot of people tried to halt the attack, but one male teacher got the whole brunt of it and was among the people taken by helicopter from the scene. Her 10-year-old son Alvarez was in the class in the fourth to fifth grades that was attacked and was so close to the animal he even felt its fur. He said that bear ran so close to him, but it was going after somebody else.
Hmm.
It sounds like she said that some children were hit and with bear spray as the teachers fall off the bear and Alvarez was limping and his toes muddy from running for safety. He keeps crying for his friends and oh my
Yeah.
goodness, right away he started praying for his friends.
Hmm.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Now, I hate to throw the joke in there, but I'm in a mode, so can we say
No, go
cocaine?
ahead. No, right?
Right out of Cocaine
It
Bear.
sounds like Cocaine Bear
Fucking Cocaine Bear.
because normally I mean, bears are unpredictable.
Yes. And I mean, this is one of the reasons why I am like
I
really,
don't go to the
really,
woods.
well, I'm adamant about don't fuck with nature and nature won't fuck with you. This is why I don't go in the deep
Yeah,
ocean. This is
it
why I
must
don't
have
go
the
and do all
bear
this
must
crazy
have
shit, you know?
the bear must have gotten
It must have
excited.
felt threatened or smelled food. If it was a classroom, there must have been food involved. And if
Yeah.
you're
Now
bringing
the
food to the woods, some shit's gonna go down. What the fuck just happened to my camera? Oh, there you go.
I
All
don't
right, I'm
know.
back.
But what's interesting here is that they talk about the one male teacher who took the brunt of it. Did he like take the sacrifice for everybody? Because that's what it
I would
sounds like.
assume he probably like try to get the children out of the way or lure the bear away from the children. You know what I mean? Which is it's noble. They just look. So what about this fucking guy? But like again, it's noble, but it's also fucking scary as shit. Like it's wild. It's really fucking wild to think.
It
God
is
damn.
fucking wild. And prayers to all the kids, prayers to everyone who's injured. I'm happy to hear that no one has passed away.
Thankfully, yeah. But that trauma alone is gonna live with them kids for a long fucking time. Next time teacher says we're going on a trip, no,
Not, I don't
no,
want to be on your favorite rocket
no,
ship.
no, no, thank you.
All right, so this is going to be the last bad news, and then we're
Yeah,
gonna get to heartwarming stuff, and then we're gonna finish off with arc raiders. Um, did we jinx this? Did we jinx this, Geo? And first off, you know what, guys? That's a great idea. We're gonna make that happen. We talked about this the other day.
no,
We were just saying how happy we were that The Last Ronin was still in production. Just to find out this morning that The
yeah.
Last Ronin has been scrapped as Paramount looks to sonicify the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with a live action reboot. And I felt like we did this already.
Sonic 5. What do you mean, like make cartoons CGI animated turtles in to interact with live action people?
Didn't we just do this? Didn't those movies just come out like a couple years ago?
I mean, they were CGI, but they were kind of like grounded, like
Like
out
they
of the
were
shadows and
costumes,
shit like that. Like, yeah.
but they were like practical costumes, but they just finished added stuff with CGI. Am I
Well,
wrong?
yeah. No, they had like green suits with the shell and everything on top of
Yeah,
them and shit, and they just put the CGI over the suits. But
very interesting.
I don't know. I don't
This
look.
this
Can
is
I
so
just say we
stupid.
don't need another Turtles movie? Give us something new.
We just got it.
That's what I
We
mean. Like
we just
Real and
had.
Mayhem was it. Like we don't need any more.
What were those last few Ninja Turtle movies that came out a couple years ago? They were not bad. They were
Well,
not
Out of the
bad at
Shadows
all.
was the last live action one, which was
Yeah. Well, did you think it was bad?
I didn't think any of them were bad. They were
I
all right for
loved
what
it.
they were.
They
But
wanted more for kids, but they've given it to the kids already.
yeah, they've given more than enough for the kids. The
They've
kids
given
alone
it.
have had over 6 different animated style shows
On top
just
of
about the
that,
turtles.
on
Like,
top of that, we grew up with the Ninja Turtles. They
yeah,
didn't.
man. Fuck that. That's
We
an
grew up
84
with
baby.
them. Okay, give us the fan service.
That's my shit.
But yeah, they said, but the new regime wasn't keen on having the first non-animated movie in 10 years be a bloody adult skewing story. One insider says the studio wants to leave the door open to possibly revisit it down the road. How about you do it fucking now?
Yeah, for real. Bring families back to the movies, then take the ratchetness out of the movies. Then we'll bring them back to the theaters. Fuck out.
Give us a good movie to watch then we'll fucking come back.
Yeah, for real.
Okay? Come on. This one is one of the most heartwarming stories we're gonna have this week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Chadwick Boseman was honored with a posthumous star on the Hollywood Walk of Shame Thursday, and his widow Simone Boseman spoke about his legacy and what this honor does for it.
Mhm.
Come on, man! Do you hear it?
Sounds like somebody's like turned on a vibrator in the background. It's
Fucking
okay.
guys.
Look, we all respect your preferences. I'm not going to judge. Whatever you got going on, that's up to you. That's up to you. No judgment whatsoever. I'm going to love you regardless.
So Chadwick Boseman has finally gotten a
Turn it down to like 2 though. I think whoever's using it is on high. They're gonna fuck themselves up.
the fuck. Okay. No, I just heard some weird audio come up, and I'm like, what the hell? And it said something weird. Um, so Chadwick, obviously, he broke the mold as T'Challa in Black Panther, and which we just got an announcement for Black Panther 3 coming out, which I'm curious to see how that's going to be. I
Yeah,
felt they honored him so well in the MCU the last couple years.
yeah.
Especially
Even with the what
oh
if
my god,
series, they
that
killed it.
was that was amazing with What If.
Mhm.
But yeah, his wife Simone says that she pointed out that he blazed the trail for all future Black superheroes. He made a space, and now there can be more and more and more. He set it up. He played the role he was meant to play. And I love how she, because a lot of people, they kind of misconstrue. They'll say like he was the first one, but people forget. But Chadwick Boseman really was that one who brought
Mhm.
in. He opened up a door for a lot of people during a time where people were angry.
Well,
You
it's
know,
because he made the culture pivotal in the character. You know what I mean? Like he really pulled that out, and it became like a unifying thing. Like you had people of all shapes, all colors, walking around doing Wakanda forever. You know, and like he really opened up the
yeah,
mold.
he
Blade
didn't
had the opportunity to do that, but Blade was trying to capture a specific audience. You know what
and
I
play
mean?
around with Triple H a little too much.
Yeah. Like
uh,
Blade was there to capture a certain audience,
Yeah,
but
and I
this was
love that, Chadwick Boseman never brought up politics.
Mhm.
He never made things about a side or blamed anybody. He was a pure person, and I'm so
He
happy to see
wasn't
that he finally has
controversial
that
in the
heart.
media whatsoever. Like he didn't get involved in no bullshit that had his name all over the media over some dumb shit.
Yep. All right, are you ready to get to the second to last topic?
Let's go.
So this is amazing. We're both comic book fans, and how this happened. I mean, an
Mhm.
original copy of the first edition of the first Superman comic from 1939, which had been lying undiscovered in an attic for decades, was sold at an auction on Thursday for $9 million.
Yeah, that's a lot of money for a fucking comic, bro.
I do agree with that. I do agree with that.
I mean, think
But
about the how fallible those sheets must be. Like you can't
oh my
even
god, you can't even turn the page.
no. So how do you truly like? I don't
How
know.
do
It's
you
weird.
know? They could always test the ink, right? They
Yes.
could always scan the ink, from the cover and stuff, which would probably be one of the most identifiable things. If they were able to open it, they probably did the same thing.
Yeah,
9 million is a lot.
that is a lot.
I do get it for a mega collector. You know what I mean? But like
And
there
you
are a
know
lot.
somebody's gonna buy it.
Oh, they did.
You know
It
for a
was
fact.
auctioned off. Yeah.
Oh, so there you go.
But for guys like us who want something special like that, not for the money, but for the historical value of it and
Mhm,
how it, because people forget 1939 World War II just started.
mhm.
So there was so many, superhero comics were about fighting Nazis at that time.
Yeah.
It wasn't about fighting giant octopuses and
No,
that stuff
well,
didn't come to.
That changed after the war. Like
Yeah.
after the war and after everything that happened with Harbor and so on and so forth. Yeah, they had to alter all that in order to bring back the kid friendly aesthetic.
Yeah. And they
But
and
before
and
that,
it
yeah,
yeah,
they
it
were
was
like
hard.
they were like newspaper comics. Think about it like that. Like that's really what
Yeah.
comic books were like.
So
They were
yes, so
graphic scriptures that for adults.
yes, the whole historical value of it to
Mhm.
me is absolutely amazing. Lucky bastard fucking got the comic book, but it's okay.
That's sick.
It is okay. And I mean, look, Superman's hot right now, so this is crazy. This
Yeah,
is
right now
crazy.
it's major, especially with Gunn and them really retconning a lot of old school material. That something like this is an incredible find.
Yeah. Uh so this is man, this is very blurry. Is there any way that I could get like a HD version of this video? Okay, cool. So I was just telling you, and you said you didn't hear about this,
No.
but I'm gonna explain it to you, and we're gonna do a lot of things. We're gonna support it. We're gonna roast it because there are things to make fun about it.
Okay.
But there is something here too. People forget about the fact that there is a comedy within two people, like me and you, Gio, right?
Yeah.
We talk a lot of shit to each other.
Yeah.
God damn, I don't know how many more times I could take you and Toshi fucking badgering me about shit. But it's fun.
You and I are a lot like Abbott and Costello, which is perfect because that's what our thumbnail is for this episode.
Yep. Oh,
We're very much there.
wait till you see Mondays.
Oh boy,
It's one of the ones I sent to you.
great.
So we've been playing a lot of Arc Raiders, okay?
Yeah.
A lot. And we've been having a good time, okay?
Yep.
So and again, me and Gio, we banter to each other. So two streamers, Hutch and the Burnt Peanut, are currently having a war right now. Okay, now I have a little treat for you to watch, and it'll pump you up before we get into the conversation. All right, let's check this out.
Come on, you gotta let me live, man. You don't need to do this. Just walk me like a dog to the extract. Come on, let's go.
This is for
No!
the bungulators.
No! If you see him on the field, you hear his bitch-ass cashew voice, you put him down like a dog!
Oh, he's so fucked.
It sounds like everyone's joining Hutch. So what is this? Everyone versus Peanut?
That's not enough, bro.
I don't really fuck with either one, you know what I mean? One guy's a VTuber.
Peanut has to be fat.
By the way, the Bungalators, stupid fucking name.
The time for talk is over! Now is the time for action! So when you're out there on the battlefield, boys, let them know! Take no prisoner! Show no mercy! Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys!
So this weekend is going to be one of the craziest weekends in the Arc Raiders. If you don't want to die, you probably don't want to come in because it's going to be fucking savage. So do you want to let it out now, or do you want me to go on with the story?
No, go on.
Okay.
I'm still trying to wrap my head around what the fuck I just watched.
Okay, so I have the timeline here, okay?
Okay.
So the spark of this happened. The war kicked off after a stream where Hutch was down, which you saw the clip. And he was down, and the guy who executed him, Hutch was pleading for mercy, and the guy said, "This is for the bungalators." So what had happened is that Hutch publicly declared war soon after, and Peanut had sent 15 to 30,000 people to pretty much stream snipe and come after Hutch. And again, guys, people took this very seriously and were saying horrible things to both streamers, and they both had to come out and say, "This is a fun thing. We're trying to do something fun for the game, for the community. Like, don't act stupid," right? Would you agree with that?
Wrong audience.
Yeah. So the Burnt Peanut responded with a similar tone. If it's a war with the bungalators you want, then it's a war that you'll get. So why is this so large? So there is this map. They've created a map. You have the M-Fam Dominion.
Fuck. That's the fucking time. Is that Mordor?
Yes, it is. It's fucking Mordor.
Okay.
Yeah, so this whole side is pretty much the side of Peanut, and then this side is Hutch.
I can't see your mouse if you're trying to point something out.
Oh, the most of the left side is Peanut, most of the right side is Hutch.
Okay.
And Gio has that what the fuck face. Yeah, I know. I'm waiting for it. So they've gathered whole communities, and then so I have more of the timeline here. So the factions are the Burnt Peanut, the Bungalators versus FMF, and the Bungalators are Peanut, Myth, Summit, Cloaksy, Gingy, Shroud, and Ninja. Then Hutch has Tim the Tatman, Nate Shot, Symphony, Nick Merckx. And I have to look, I like Burnt Peanut, but I agree with Nate Shot. The fucking Bungalators is the stupidest fucking name that I've ever fucking heard, but whatever. Fat Man is Tim the Tatman, yeah. So The streamers and their communities are role-playing this war, and there's talk of map control. Hutch is set to control of the south of the map, while Burnt Peanut holds the north. Players can join the war by choosing in-game outfits. This is the in-game outfits right here, and it's explained here.
I will lay out every team and their skin. The Bungulator Nation is wearing the striker fit, red, bag on, gas mask on, helmet on, padding on. Blue Origin, XQC's team, is using the Origin skin with the color blue. I think headgear on or off doesn't matter for them. The FMFers are wearing the Torpedo skin. I think they're wearing blue, helmet off, goggles on, mask off. I think they're either they're the red one. They supposedly are claiming both of these because they're indecisive. This is their skin, and I think they're going no sleeves. It's blue no sleeves. Well, whatever it is, it's dog shit. These are your enemies, and you kill them immediately. Pick a side or stand aside.
So I'm fucked because I wear that outfit a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the outfits. But then something happened just this morning. I slipped in real quick. I have to show this to you.
Okay.
So I was downed by a shredder, and I crawled to the seed vault, and this is what happened. So I just have a question, and this is for the so you see what I'm wearing. I'm wearing the blue outfit with the sleeves. But this guy who's dressed like a bungalator, right? He doesn't have the blue helmet. Does he count as a bungalator since he doesn't have the blue helmet? What would you say?
Say no. If they're making it specific, then no.
Yeah. And I said no to this guy because I forgot about the blue helmet, but this guy's not wearing the blue helmet.
No.
So within that, tomorrow, all day actually no, I don't think it's all day. So tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, right after BRVG, there is going to be a war at Spaceport.
Okay, so you just got to stay the fuck away from Spaceport.
Oh, I'm going to Spaceport.
No, I'm saying anybody that doesn't want to have anything to do with it just doesn't have to go there. So
yeah, so the details here, the final showdown was set for Saturday, November 22nd, in the Spaceport map in Arc Raiders. It is for 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, and 8 p.m. Eastern. This isn't just a casual in-game fight. It's being hyped as a major community-backed war moment and event for Arc Raiders. The war has turned into a meme-driven roleplay-like faction war among streamers and their viewers, and many in the Arc Raider subreddit are following it closely, asking what side people are on, and noting that it's part entertainment, part rivalry. Some non-streamer players are annoyed. In one Reddit thread, a user said they got killed by someone who then tried to recruit them for a streamer's team, which that's pretty fucking stupid. Yeah, so why is this happening? One, it's a big what was that thing that you said earlier, Gio? Marketing.
Oh yeah, marketing, branding.
Huge marketing branding where while the war is played up like a serious conflict, it looks a lot like a streamer-led marketing engagement event. It's designed to drive viewership, get people to pick sides, and make Arc Raiders feel more alive with community lore.
Yeah.
Not canon lore. We don't know if Arc Raiders is ever going to put this into lore, right? But if they do, this doesn't seem to be a part of the official in universe lore. Rather, it's meta community driven event. But don't put it past the developers to be like, this could be part of our lore eventually. And the war has strong memes around this, so it's partly joke, roleplay among streamers and their audiences, which is super important. So now that I've got everything out the way, I want to hear your thoughts. As horrible, as good, what's your whole perspective of this situation?
I mean, I think it's a pretty cool idea, to have like a community-wide thing. I hope there is like some form of organization, because that's really what my fear is
That's
about.
what I'm scared of.
Organization. You're going to have people go in there and they're going to seize an opportunity to do stupid shit instead of, go along with whatever these guys are trying to do. And you know, you're gonna have that all the time. I mean, the game is kind of based on that principle. You go in, it's an extraction. You fuck up somebody else's day. You have the choice to do that. But I mean, there's pros and cons to this. Like there really is. As far as a marketing thing, it is a prime
Absolutely.
deal. This is huge because it's gonna get all their names out there, and it could potentially let's use that word. It could potentially help small streamers also, you know, gain a bigger audience if they're involved. You know, if everybody uses that tagline, fucking the I don't even know what this event is called, but whatever the fuck it is.
They don't have a name for it. It's just the
So
war.
that's where that now here's another thing. You're doing this. You're organizing it in a small thing. This is a cross-platform game, so I can imagine it's gonna get
Oh my God.
severely fucking messy.
Hackers.
I can only that's another fucking ordeal.
Yeah.
We might end up seeing crashes galore because of this. We just
The game-
saw
the game's gonna crash.
we know the game is gonna fucking crash. It's gonna cause a lot of problems if not organized. I bring that word back. You have to have this as an organized event. This has happened with GTA communities when they organize events and rides and car meets and stupid shit like that. It happens. So you get motherfuckers that are there, they fucking see everybody trying to have fun and do their thing, and they're there to just fuck it all up for everyone. It's gonna happen.
You know what's good? There's going to be a lot of wolf packs. A lot of people are going to a lot of people are going to lose their loadouts.
Oh yeah.
You know, so that but this is also a fun way to use your free loadouts and just fucking shoot people.
Well, yeah, that's really what this whole what I see as the benefit. But again, you got your free loadouts, you got the liberty to shoot people. That's gonna pull and call in the wrath of modders, hackers, and we're gonna have a lot of people getting seriously fucking pissed off when you're emptying 4 or 5 clips in a motherfucker and he ain't going down because he's got a mod or a hack on.
So apparently there's this fix for like console, right?
Mm-hmm.
PC guys are fucked, but for console we could shut off crossplay.
Yeah.
You know, and when I'm not playing with JM or Diggs, I take crossplay off, but right before I get on with them, I switch it back on so I can respectively play with my fucking boys, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't even think of a time that I've been we suspected being killed by a hacker just the other day.
Shit. Yeah, we did kind of encounter some shit. And it fucked with us for a couple of rounds.
Yeah, and we were talking about it for like a good hour too. We were like, yo, was that a hacker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but very interesting stuff. Let's see. Lastly, just real quick, if there's any breaking news, sometimes it are you a Hunger Games fan?
Yeah.
Did you see what got released yesterday?
No.
All right, so let me show it to you. We could close the show off to get your brain going. What the fuck? Thrice lo-fi? Okay, we're gonna have to hurry up. Because I can't. Oh my! What?
Oh boy.
So, this got released yesterday. Who was your favorite character in the Hunger Games?
I mean, there was many.
Did you like Woody Harrelson's character?
I mean, I guess wasn't he more? Yeah,
he was in the he was in the deadliest Hunger Games of all time. Oh, I know that. But it's not as bad as it is on PC.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. So let's check out the Sunrise of the Reaping. This is the story of the deadliest Hunger Games that took place, and then we'll get out of here.
Is that Glenn Close?
I'm not sure.
Welcome, Penny.
I'll look it up.
To the glorious reaping of District 12.
Yeah, fucking ivory towers for teeth.
Twice the number of tributes. twice the glory. It's time for the second quarter quell.
Is that the girl from Gen V?
Mm-hmm.
That was the kid from The Long Walk.
Let the 50th Hunger Games begin!
The 50th. Okay.
Jesse Plemons.
I think these games are going to be different.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I mean, so as you heard in the trailer, there's twice the.
So this place takes place long after the fucking Hunger Games that we were already familiar with.
No, this is before. This is a prequel.
Before.
This is a Remember, they came out with the one Hunger Games movie. Fuck, what was that one called, baby? That the first prequel Hunger Games movie they came out with.
What?
Something. Oh fuck. No.
Ballad of Ice and Fire or whatever.
The Ballad of Snakes. Fuck.
Snakes and Dicks. I don't fucking know.
Hunger Games. The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so that was a prequel, and that talked about President Snow. So this movie takes place just a couple years after. So this is, I don't know if they're leading into a reboot of the original ones,
Mm-hmm.
but they're going back because the main character is a younger version of Woody Harrelson's character, Abernathy.
So is that who that is?
Yeah. And his Hunger Games had twice the many tributes, and most of them were younger kids. And his story was that he survived the deadliest Hunger Games. So I think there's something interesting about that.
Also kind of explains a lot of his demeanor.
Yeah.
After the fact.
Now, but here's the interesting thing: we hear Woody Harrelson's voice in the end. So I don't know if they're gonna reboot those original Hunger Games stories. You know what I mean? I feel like it's because they did the same thing with President
also
Snow.
Have him narrate his own story over, the actual film.
Yeah, well, they kind of did that with Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes. In the end of the film, it was just like what they did with the end of the trailer. Yeah. You hear his voice in the very end, and it was Donald Sutherland, which actually, by the way, that movie was fantastic. A lot of people get pissed off at the main actress, because the Snow White lady, because she keeps on opening up her fucking mouth. But the movie was actually really good. I just feel like it's time to get away from that fucking song. You know what song I'm talking about? Cool. The song is great.
The song was cool.
But did they really listen to that song for fucking 70 fucking something years and let it pass? And the first time they hear it was in a rodeo. No. That part, whatever. I want the sequel. I want the sequel to the Handmaid's Tale show to come out already. But guys, thank you for coming to another Friday episode of Morning Rips. I was about to say Bong Rips of Morning Rips. The RVGAM. Tomorrow night at 7 p.m. we will be live as always. Gio said it just the other day. We're kicking in the new season. It's a very exciting season. It's probably the first time throughout the lifetime of the show that I'm not going to change the layout for the season. It it just looks too damn fucking good, right?
Damn good layout.
It's one of the best ones that I've worked on. Some of the people who have worked on that, really good stuff that you can find, man. But Gio, you got any last words to kick off the Friday?
Stop not watching your kids, bro. Keep a better eye on your kids. That's it.
Yeah.
Just keep an eye on your kids.
Absolutely. And if we find out you're not, we should make a thing called the parent boot camp.
Boot camp. Listen, man, I'm about to fucking reach out to Skeeter Gene and talk.
You might as well.
Yeah.
Parent boot camp.
Now you know.
I'm telling you, parent boot camp. That's the answer, guys. That's the answer. But guys, we love you so much. Thank you for coming to another episode. We will see you tomorrow and then Monday.
Bye daily. Bye daily.